Hello viewers, this is Dr. P.K. Srivastava presenting a video on tips to select good dairy animals. This is part 3 of this video. Already 2 parts have been published on my YouTube channel. Kindly see that and then come to the third part. Third part covers most of the tips to how to select the good dairy animal. And these are our credentials. Now we go to this next slide. This is a highlight that what we did in the first part and what we did in the second part. Now we are going to the third part. Let's go to the next slide. It's a this part is going to cover tips to buy animals, breed of buffalo, identify Murrah buffalo. We have given one example, one detailed example how to identify a breed. Then we have given breed characters, that is Bhadauri, Nili Ravi, Jafrabadi, Surti and Mehsana breeds of buffalo. In the second part, we have already covered the breed characters for HF Jersey and Mehsana Jersey and Sahiwal and Gir animals. Now let's see what are the tips. Tips is actually what to buy. Is it a cow, buffalo, which breed? If it breed is decided, suppose you are going to buy the cow, then are you going to buy the heifer? You are going to buy the pregnant heifer or adult female with calf, or you are going to have an adult dry animal which is already pregnant, which will be delivering later on. Or these stages you have to decide that what you are going to buy. And which lactation, first and second lactation is the requirement for the BMF. But if you are buying for any other farm which is not the BMF, then the third lactation animal can also be bought. Now go to the what to see. What to see in the animal. So what is to be seen is 3 times consecutive milking in front of morning, evening and next day morning. And fat and SNF has to be examined. And it has to be seen whether the animal is milking after giving the injection of oxytocin or not. Milking record of this its mother. If it is possible, you have to see that if the seller has that. Insemination and bull record, if they have the empty straw details. Empty straw detail and straw marking we have already discussed in video part 1. Now what is the appearance? We have to see the appearance of the animal. Generally from the right side we see the animal. That's because the rumen is towards the left side, so its animal is better seen from the right side. So go to the right side and look for the body condition score 3, between 3 and 3.5, not below 3 and not more than 4. At the most it should be between 3 and 4, but the best is 3, between 3 and 5, 4, 3.5, right? The coat should be shining, bright eyes, alert ears, and tail is wagging. So these are the character you have to see what is there in the appearance of the animal. No salivation, no flies, no ticks, no hoof deformity. Walking is good. Sitting, getting up is all wet, all fantastically normal. Wet, bright color, the broad muzzle. The more the broader muzzle of the animal will be the high yielder. Let's go to the hoops and joints. All this is not swollen. They are normal. Nails are normal. Clefts are normal. So this has to be seen. These are the tips which you can remember. This video you can carry in your mobile. It's a small video and you can carry in mobile and check that whether I am at the time of buying the animal, I am checking all these things or missing something. Breed characters. We have already discussed the breed character of HF, Jersey and Sahiwal and Gir. Similarly, we'll be discussing the breed character for buffaloes over here. So let's go to the next slide. Next slide says what is to examine. And this is with the support of the veterinary doctor. The pulse, temperature. Is there any pre-mastitis condition? Is there the vaccination score? What is the vaccination record of the animal? History of bacterial infection or viral infection or any of the outbreak in that area where the animal was affected. All these things have to be examined through the veterinary doctor or para-veterinary staff. Diseases, whether the animal is suffering with mastitis, whether the TB, JD, brucella is free, the animal is free, the doctor can give a certificate that it was vaccinated such and such period, right? The advanced examination. So this is the parectal examination. The size of the uterus, the fluid in the uterus, whether the horns are clear, whether the ovary, corpus luteum is available, is visible. I mean it's palpable, and whether cervix size. What is the cervix size? Fetal bump is available or not if the animal is pregnant. If the if the uterus is swollen, so whether it is a mummy. So all these things only a veterinarian can check parectal, or a paravet can check parectal and give the information to the purchaser. The vaginal discharges, if something is coming, that has to be noticed. If the animal is pregnant, positive or negative, if it is pregnant, for how many months? And empty semen straw details, if it is available. This is most important, that we have discussed in the part 1, that how semen straw can detail you that what the baby you are going to get from the animal you buy. So what is the general? Is it a docile? The animal is docile, not very furious. All parts of bending, wedge-shaped body, and body score already we have discussed. And this is a tip. Better to buy the animal during October, November, December, and at the most up to January, right? The animals will be found mostly pregnant in this period. The udder is most important, because this is the place which is going to give you the milk. It should be the well developed, it should be well attached to the body, it should be, quarter should be symmetrical, teeth should be symmetrical. I mean, not the left and right, and this is swollen, this is small, this is bigger, this is tilted. And a thick milk vein below the belly, you will see the thick milk vein going. And the udder is also supplied with lot of network of the blood vessels. This udder will give you, this animal will give you good milk, and should not show any sideways movement. When the animal moves, the udder should not be flowing from left to right. Tips to buy the animal. Next slide comes, see the third one. It says the what is the peak persistency. This can be asked from the person, that what was the peak of this animal when the animal reached 3 to 6 weeks post delivery. What was its yield? What was the fat and SNF? Generally, what happened, once the animal milk volume increases, the fat and SNF automatically will be decreased. So that is not a bad character. If the volume increases, fat and SNF will be little decreased. So keep this thing in your mind. Peak at the 90 days has to be recorded, right? So what are the documents to be collected? Genitals are okay, it's a pregnant animal or empty animal, no parasite, ectoparasite, endoparasite, and or genitalia is perfectly developed. This certification has to be taken from the doctor, veterinary doctor. Details of the seller, registry number of the market where from you are buying, and the bills, etc., address, and never reported. This kind of information has to be taken from the seller. You give in writing that the animal has never reported, it has never been mastitis, it has never had the FMD, and what was the recent outbreak. These details you have to take at the time of purchase of the animal from the seller. Insurance, the certificate of the insurance, travel insurance, tag number, and identity, etc., has to be collected from the seller. Now come to the what to ask. Which date it comes in the heat? Very important. Every animal heat date is final. So you will be calculating the next heat when it will come, right? So when it calved last time, these are the things. And natural AI it was done, or it was with the semen, or it was with the sex semen. And if it is possible to meet the inseminator, he will be giving the right information about the animal carrying the baby inside if it is pregnant. Or if it is empty also, then the inseminator, local inseminator, will know that whether it is a repeat breeder. He has done several time AI, but the animal is not coming, not getting pregnancy. So that repeat breeder animal need not to be purchased and P killed, right? So these are, we will be going to the buffalo breeds. It's just a kind of exhibition that these are the breeds look like that. You can stop the video and look at that how can you decide a Murrah buffalo, a Murrah buffalo. You are buying a Murrah buffalo. So these are the tips we have given. How should be the eye look, how should be the face looking, what is the horn character, and what is the waist shape body, how the udder is attached to the body. And look at the dewlap area, look at the body color. It should be jet black, no marks on the body, right? So these are the tips we have provided. You can stop the video for some time at this slide, and you can look at these characters. Similarly, we have given the character for Jafrabadi. And Jafrabadi is a huge buffalo. Its head is huge. And why I'm showing this slide, already the characters have been given, pointed out over here. You can better match with your at the time of buying the animal. But what I'm showing over here, look at my cursor, that this animal is a not Jafrabadi. This is a cross of Jafrabadi with the Mehsani. Just see the head it has taken of Jafrabad, and Mehsana it has taken. Mehsana character is in the body. So this kind of character is a crossbreed of two kind of breeds of the buffalo. So you have to be very cautious. Look at the buffalo color in Murrah, right? Look at this horn in Murrah. So these are the, look at the horn in Jafrabadi. It goes down like it is going to crush the face of the Jafrabadi. It's like that. So these are the characters, and we have also given over here the where these animals are found. What is the breeding track of these animals? That will help you to find these animal in those tracks after going to buy that, right? Come to the Nili Ravi. This is again we have given a breeding track which is in the Firozpur and Sahiwal district of Pakistan. And similarly here, when you come to the Bhadavri, it is from Agra, Etawah, UP, in Gwalior, Bhind, Morena, and that part of area you will find right up to the western UP. You will find this kind of animal, which is the special character is the copper color tinge of the copper color of the Bhadauri is the main character. This is not very heavy animal, medium size animal, but light copper color, head comparatively small, and legs are short and stout. But this is a very good animal found in the western UP and part of Madhya Pradesh and part of Delhi area. And come to the next slide. You will see the Surti. Surti buffalo is from the again Surat, Vadodara. These are the area, Kera district, Anand. These are the buffalo. This is the buffalo and the horn size. You have see the horn. How is the horn? So these character we have listed over here. Similarly for the Mehsana. This Mehsana breed was in the last slide we have shown you that how it was crossed with the Jafrabadi. So the head of this Mehsana buffalo has been changed with the Jafrabadi in the last slide we have seen. Here this is the Mehsana animal head. Look, Mehsana is a cross of Surti and Murrah. So look at this horn. Horn will be looking like something like Murrah, but there will be some tinge. It will be a flat kind of heart, the horn, right? So unrest body you will match with the Murrah. So it is in between the character from Surti and Murrah, and that is called the Mehsana breed. Now let's go to the question. If you have got anything to ask, kindly raise your queries on this, and we will be more than happy to give you a support. If some viewer, some buyer want to contact us for a specific, as we have shown the tips for the Murrah buffalo, the same kind of tips we can provide for all the animals, and it will be very handy for you Now taking this as a photo, and if you go to the market, it will be very handy for you to identify that which is the Murrah buffalo. Look at the ear size of the Murrah buffalo, and then there will be the ear size different for the Jafrabadi, and same kind of thing for this is called the breed character, which we would like to highlight. This will help a farmer or entrepreneur to take very less technical support and buy the animals with confidence, and that saying that I have bought actually this breed. Thank you very much for your viewing this video, and I will be more than happy to receive queries from you people on the email, and we will, as far as possible, we will try to satisfy the our viewers. Thank you very much, viewers. Thank you.